So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And running with power here. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
29-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
16 yards.
Waddle's first catch, good for a first down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
Tua
line.
sets up to pass it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
From the gun, it's Tua. Complete to Wright. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Touchdown, Miami.
Jalen Wright, 26 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 14-7.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. You talk about this Miami defense. They were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group got a bunch of them in last week's game.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down.
Here's Allen to throw it. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
By Chuck Robinson.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective,
oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And the Dolphins are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's taken down inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
For a Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 20. And the
Now Tua.
First down.
Another catch there for Waddle. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Dolphins first down.
They'll run on first down with Wright. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
He was brought down.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. Tua going to throw. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns.
Jason Sanders.
Sanders on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Dolphins 21, Bills 7. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Escapes the defender. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Allen going to run with it. And that will be incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability.
And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. Now Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And all the way down to the 9. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards.
A 49-yard gain. That's another Bills first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To throw, it's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
At the 2-yard line.
Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the second time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Another extra point opportunity here. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Dolphins 21, Bills 14. Wishnowski set to kick off.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
319. Half 85. What's that?
Allen now looks to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 3rd and 5.
Alert!
Allen. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Wishnowski on to punt as he sends this one away. Waddle now to return it. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Their own 26-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A gain of 44. Brings up
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
20, TX. Go ahead.
From midfield, here's Tua. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
intended for
That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts.
They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the Bills are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Allen hit. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. The kick by Bass is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well. And most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. Second and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's right. Now inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. Here's Tua. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
They're right here.
Tua going to give this to Wright. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Well, obviously, they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead, now, they're dealing with second and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now. They'll go again here with Wright. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
21 G's.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And that is incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
A 37-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Allen going to throw. That is caught. Kincaid with it. And he's finally taken down, but not before he reaches the 14. A big play here for Buffalo. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Firing quickly is Allen. That's complete. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 67 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Well, I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Now this time, Allen will throw. Allen going to run with it. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will tie us at 24.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa completes it to Hardman. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
The Dolphins, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Miami.
Solo left side.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. 18 more yards there and another first down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Right. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now that's a play to applaud because these RPOs, things happen so quickly. And that ball's out of the quarterback's hands fast. He read it and reacted and was there to hit him as the ball arrived at the receiver. Big time.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Wright, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Fights through, and now a crease. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage after the catch as that played good for 30 and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
At this point in the 2nd half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
56. 56.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33.
Gain of 16 yards.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 75 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
I was used to joke with my teammates who carried the ball a lot. When we got in these situations and they were carrying us home, I used to tell them, boy, you guys just look like Paul Bunyan, just growing stronger, bigger, tougher, and all night long he's carried this team.
He has indeed. Everything magnified right now. A huge third down conversion. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get him to completion.
Allen going to change this at the line.
Alert! Look out!
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That's caught. Kincaid for the Bills touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
31-31. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Throwing Tua. He'll get that complete to Albert O.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's second down and 3.
Go ahead.
Tua. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his home. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Here's Tua. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
First down, Dolphins.
They'll work the middle here with Wright. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
At the 38-yard line.
Inside a minute to go. Here's second and 10 now. Now Tua. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
Nice solid game there, partner, but the clock is starting to become his enemy.
Absolutely. Every second right now, more and more precious as it ticks. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Now Tua. Look in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 16.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Here's Tua. This is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown. Forget overtime. They're going to win the football game right now. The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Trailing in the fourth, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Allen. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one checks all the boxes, doesn't it? You get the first down, check. Get out of bounds, stop the clock, check.
Though, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Here's 1st down.
Middle. Motion. Great Monday. Middle. Hey, home.
To throw is Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
Regular. Half 10. Stop. Alert! That's it. Look out.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And the Dolphins are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So for the Dolphins, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season.